Namaste, ladies and gentlemen. As a part of sequel, let's try understanding how do we look at goals and aims. This becomes a part of the very human existence. Normally, what happens is we tend to fix our goals and aims in such a way that we don't think of prioritizing, or we don't really think of what is legitimate goal and illegitimate goals, whether it is achievable, can we do it, and we don't do that kind of homework, imprecise. To give you an example, initially when I started doing these videos, I used to do it in a very much haphazard way. When I say haphazard way, it was like, it didn't have a kind of like, I didn't do any kind of homework or whatever it is. But today, if I really look back, I can understand where exactly I went wrong. Now, one may say, goals and aims do not really do not really mean a lot. But in precise, if I really look at goals and aims, play a key role in one's life. You know why? This was one of the primary questions that I really had. When I used to have goals, I used to have aims, I used to put that in a written note. Yet again, I used to fail. I don't know, there could be a number of reasons for that. The point over here is, we tend to fail in not giving the proper classification. The goals and aims have to be in such a way that it has to be the three step. One is immediate, second is after some time, what, 5 years, and the third is after 20 years, what. And there is always one question that one needs to ask. So what? What if I have achieved certain aims and goals? Let's say like we are talking about like having 5 bungalows or 5 cars. What is that one happiness that you are getting or you will be getting in your long run? Or let's say like accumulation of bank balance. What is it that you have achieved and what is it that you are going to achieve out of it? And would you really be happy with whatever that you have? What one does not think, or an individual do not think over here, is the amount of the time loss or the thought process that you give or you take or whatever it is illegitimate in itself. You need to understand. Let's say like I am doing these videos and publishing those videos in YouTube. What is the end result of it? Is it that I am the only one who is getting that happiness? Or am I going to be financially sound with this? Would the journey end there? No, absolutely not. If I really look at stalwarts like Steve Jobs or Jack Ma, these two people phenomenally created a history in whatever they did. Why did they do? I analyzed, I understood. They focused primarily on quality than the temporary results. Results are of again two types. One is temporary, other is permanent result. When I say temporary result stays for some time. Not every company or not every person is recognized. If we take from the corporate perspective, I see that Jobs had only one vision. Apple has to be unique. That's all. Nothing more than that. It has to be unique and come what may. Let the price go up. Not a problem. He was bothering about only quality. Jack Ma. Jack Ma was thinking about giving that quality of job satisfaction to the employees. At the same time, win-win situation. Understand this, ladies and gentlemen. This holds good for people at the corporate level as well, or as a student also. Let's say like we are talking about Swami Vivekananda in this case. Swami Vivekananda was a rich person. He had lot of money. His father was a very big barrister. Yet again, he used to give away everything. His only aim and goal was live and let live, a happy life. He used to get that happiness by seeing others. That's how the uh, an individual needs to think. It's not that you think, oh, I'm happy, that's okay. That is not the way it works. Ladies and gentlemen, understand this. Think about it. When you when when you want to train yourself at a conscious level and subconscious level to achieve that goal and aim, you need to think about these also. Understand this. This is a very vital point which most of us miss upon. Rather, at the same time, if I really look at, though you may not get money, you may be facing hardships. I agree with that. That does not mean you try to compromise with the quality and the quantity that you want to deliver. Think about it. Even I see this happening at in a corporate level. Most of the employees fail to deliver and they get depressed. Maybe, they could do the job, they could get the money, they could get everything, whatever they want to. Unfortunately, as the age advances, let's say like he or she touches 40 plus, that's when the real issue starts. Most of us think that, oh, I didn't achieve this. What should I do? What am I to do with whatever that has happened with me? All this while, I have wasted my time and energy. Think about it, ladies and gentlemen. There is lot of thing. There are this is where actually the practical approach of spirituality or the philosophy, Vedic philosophy or Upanishadic philosophy comes into picture. And that is the reason why if you go to Vedic school or whatever it is, the first thing that they teach you is definition of goals and aims. Though it is a hard way to actually understand this at a ground level, we don't think at a ground level. We think all this spirituality or whatever it is, it doesn't matter at all. The ugly part over here is that we ignore these factors and cofactors. Plain and simple. When you are fixing goals and aims, think from 360 degrees view. Only then you would be able to understand what really is the definition of success and failure. Imprecise, if you really ask me, there is nothing called success, there is nothing called failure here. Having said that, one may say, yes, I have failed. It's a learning curve. Including me, this includes even me. It's not that I am great and just because I am doing videos I am great. I will also fail. Every one of us fail. And one needs to get used to called FAIL, fail. And NO, no. Understand this. It's a next opportunity. This is where the individual would be able to understand where he or she is standing. Think about it, ladies and gentlemen. This holds good for everyone, every individual. Stay blessed, have blissful life. May the Guru's grace be with all. Have a nice day ahead.